welcome back to Pwn TV. So, you know I play more than just one game. League of Legends is a game that I've been playing for a long time. I think I started in Season 4 of League of Legends, but I watched it played ever since Season 1. I've been watching it played at college. I didn't really just pick up the game until Season 4, though, when I really got kind of bored and sick of the other games that I was playing at the time, and I ended up playing a lot of League of Legends. And moving on towards Season 6, I actually started playing ranked League of Legends, and then moving on towards now, where we're in Season 9, I think it is, I've played every single season. I've built every item, I've played every champion, I've gotten an S on most of the champions. I haven't won a lot of high elo ranked games, but I have actually won against a lot of high elo players. I don't have any gold accounts or anything like that, but this is a ranked game in the bronze elo. And I feel like, for the most part, they did make some changes to Bronze, and they put a lot of the lesser players in the Iron Division, and that gave a lot of players like myself the ability to climb out of the Bronze Division, which, you know, we were all hard stuck in. I was in Bronze, Silver, and I got a gold rank on one account once, but I couldn't keep it. So for the most part, I was a silver player ever since like Season 6. And so here we are playing a game of League of Legends, and I chose to actually play Amumu top in this game, mostly because I knew the Garen was going to be top lane, and the Warwick that I beat, the last Garen I beat, was against, I played Warwick, and I beat him. It was no problem. I just built Doran Shield, and then a second Doran Shield, because they stack, sort of, and then I built Thornmail, and he couldn't touch me. And so in this game, Warwick was already chosen on our jungle, so I just picked the next best thing that I had available on this account, which was Amumu. I have an M7 Amumu on some account, not this one, but I had Amumu unlocked, so I actually just, you know what, I'm going to play Amumu. So I played Amumu top. Everyone else is kind of just doing their own thing. You would really think in a game like this that Udyr would just pop off, because he could just chase Nami around like this. Heimerdinger's coming, like Udyr can do whatever he wants, right? But the problem is, though, we actually focus a lane. Like, the ally team focuses a lane, and that happens to be the Garen lane. Meanwhile, we have a mid lane getting focused. I don't know what's really going on, but you can clearly see that we don't really have a bot lane. We just have a big fight in mid and a big fight in top, like for the first 5-10 minutes of this game. So that's interesting. That's an interesting intro to a game, I suppose. I don't think I necessarily agree with it. But long story short, we end up making some of these players quit out of the game simply because of, you know, just our lane pressure. And so that basically starved the Udyr out of the jungle, which allowed him to not just stay behind the entire game. So we were just able to win. It was very funny how we won this game, actually. Very funny. You can see here that Garen thinks he could just bully me out of the lane like he normally would, but I have a jungler that's paying attention. I'm slow pushing. I'm trying to freeze the lane. Garen knows this. He's diving me, and he's gonna burn everything to get away from this. He didn't have flash there. As far as I know, he flashed early. Let's go ahead and just rewind and see when the Garen burned flash. Let's see. Garen did burn flash already, so I'll just go back to the part where he burned flash so you can kind of see what happened, what made him burn the flash.
I am your darkness. I am your truth.
Let me see if I can actually move this out of the way. Alright, so let's put it on Garen camera, and you can kind of see what happened here, okay? So, Garen's level 1, yeah, sure, okay. So he has flash teleport, which is interesting, no ignite, but I guess the last Garen also went flash teleport, so I don't know, I usually see Garen with flash ignite, mostly because those Garen players are watching the Glacier who uses flash ignite on YouTube. But in this game, it's like the typical top lane teleport flash player, tanky guy, and it's Garen, which, you know, whatever. It works sometimes, other times it doesn't work. But you can see here that Warwick is actually on point. Warwick is in position to gank this guy, and we're going to get his flash. That's all we really need to do. So I'm going to let him bully me. The silence doesn't scare me so much. He has to flash away. He's going to BM with his emote, but that's fine because he used his flash and we didn't use anything. So all we have to do is just go back up there again now that he doesn't have flash, and he dies. Like, that's how he died. So that's actually how we quit the game. If you want to make a lot of people in Bronze Division quit, you just need to focus the lanes that don't have summoners, and when they're not able, like this right here, like Garen's trying to bully me out of lane, But, you know, we have the ability to just kind of do this. Unfortunately, it's a really bad fight for us because we're really low and there's a double creep wave here. But I'll just see what I can do to not die. Looks like Warwick might just die, though. So yeah, Garen had the creep advantage there. It wasn't the best engage for Warwick. He just really wanted to go in. It was, in my opinion, not the best time to go in. But, and now he has to get his blue, so he can't go back to the lane. He has to get his blue first. So that really kind of puts us behind, but the strategy still remains the same, where we could just focus Garen again, and so what, we gave him a kill. We'll easily kill him now that he doesn't have flash. We'll force his teleport summoner, and then, well, we actually already have, that's why he was back in lane so fast. So we forced his flash and his teleport, so now he just doesn't have a way to defend himself top lane if we go and gank him again. So Warwick's going to get his blue, I'm going to go back to lane, I'm going to get bullied again by the Garen, who doesn't have Ignite, who might think he has Ignite, but just doesn't have Ignite, and then he's just going to die. So I tell Warwick right here that I'm actually going, I ping, I'm saying I'm going in, Warwick pings, says he's going in, I'm like, great, alright, so let's go ahead and move up to that fight, because bot lane is already wrecking. So that's easy, it's just one hook, and then one fucking CC from Warwick, and now he doesn't have flash to escape. So, I mean, the easy peasy. Watch this. Watch this. Look, I'm a Amumu, guys. I can do whatever I fucking want to. There's no turret there. There's no turret there. I'm a Amumu, okay? Like, Warwick didn't think I had that, but he just underestimated Amumu, honestly. I'm fucking Amumu, man. If Garen doesn't have flash, like, it's gonna be easy. Udyr comes top lane here in a minute. That's funny. I mean, this is hilarious. Warwick's gonna leave, I think. Pretty sure. Udyr just basically tries to 1v1 me, and it does not work for him. Okay, so we're gonna get our proc on the, what is it called? The Demolish? Demolish proc is important. This is dumb. You shouldn't do this as the Udyr. There's no way you could deal any damage to an Amumu as a level 3 fucking Udyr. Come on now. So yeah, that happened. So Udyr basically just fed because he wanted to deny us a Demolish proc and a turret plating gold advantage, but that was going to happen whether or not he ran up there. And him running up there and just getting chain CC'd was really dumb. So that's what we have the ability to do top lane. Easy peasy. Okay, Yasuo eats an Ignite. He didn't ping that, by the way. I didn't know that Heimerdinger had no summoner. So it looks like bot lane is going up to mid again to try to kill Heimerdinger now that he doesn't have Ignite. Possibly. That might be the plan. So I have no mana, so I really can't do anything about Garen here, but I can just laugh at him when he does this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He had to get in there, and it happened. No big deal, though. No big deal. I'm not even sweating that kill, actually. I got away with his ultimate, and I basically pushed him under the turret. He took a turret shot, and he basically took the turret shot in order to kill me, which was good for him, 400 gold. But, you know, he's going to have less health when I get back to lane. Yes, it is Garen, but it's early game Garen, and he does not have nearly as good of a passive in the early game as he does at his level 11 spike. So I'm really not even worried. I can just walk back up there, and I'm not even worried. And at this point in the game, actually, I'm starting to build my Thornmail, so I already have Bramble Vest completed. By the way, the only reason I died was because he caught me recalling, and I chose to stay, which was a mistake. I guess I really wanted to see what he would burn to kill me, and he burned everything, so now I can just do this. Because now I went and spent my gold, so I have my item. My item's going to kill him. Straight up going to kill him. Watch this. This is just insane. So I'll go ahead and put Amumu on. So I can just do this, right? And there's nothing that Garen can do to stop me in lane now. There's like literally nothing that he can do. If he comes up behind me like this, he's dead. Because I can just stop him. Okay, I missed, but whatever. I can just stop him from like getting past my creeps and punishing me. And if he runs, I could just ult. Now he has to burn flash. Easy peasy. And then BM some more, even though that was a dumb play. Like, you've got to respect champions like Amumu. You can't just walk up behind him and be like, oh, he finally made it back to lane, let me put him on respawn again. You know, and that way he can't get any farm. No, because I could just do this. I could just do this, dude. Watch this. Watch this. Let me rewind so you can really see what happened here. Okay, so you really want to pay attention because this was the easiest kill in the world for Amumu. Okay? I'll zoom in really quick. Okay, do you see this item right here that says Bramble Vest? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Nice auto attack. Nice job. Oh, nice auto attack again. You're dead. What the hell are you doing? Huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away now. Dude, Thornmail straight up counters Garen like every single time. I mean, I don't understand what everybody's problem is. Garen's not that strong. You build a Thornmail and you just kite him, and when he autos you, great. He's taking damage just the same. You get to keep your mana and your spells and your abilities, and he just takes damage. And you're playing Amumu with a Doran Shield and a Bramble Vest, and 2 Doran Shields and a Bramble Vest. This combo is not losing to a Garen. It's never going to lose to a Garen. Just never going to happen. So, I mean, Glacier might say that's bullshit. I'm going to kick your ass with my Garen. But, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. You can easily outplay someone like Garen if you just build a Thornmail early. And Amumu, that's part of his kit, actually. I built it on Warwick first item after my double Doran Shields, and I couldn't be beaten by the Garen. And same here. It's the same exact thing here. I just can't be beaten by anybody. And this entire game, I had money to buy Thornmail, but I didn't need it. That's how strong I was. So right now, Garen's really tilted. He wants Udyr's help, but Udyr can't stop me. So Garen's going to do this. That's a good play. Like Glacier would say, good job, Garen. That's a great play. But think about everything. Garen doesn't have ult. Does he? He might have ult. Okay, he might have ult now, but this fight right here against Amumu, I don't think it's going to be worth for him, honestly, because we both have about the same health right now, and I stacked armor, and I have passive regeneration early game, stacked 2 Doran Shields, stacked. He only has his passive, which isn't really working while he's engaged, whereas mine is, and it's stacked. I have 2 of them. So it's just not going to be good for this guy. So watch this fight really quick, and you can see what I'm talking about. So nice silence. I'm just going to walk away and let Thornmail kill you anyway, so I don't care about silence. I'm just going to walk away. I'm going to use my flash when the silence comes off. That's great, not a problem. And let's see what you do. You're going to keep diving past my creep wave to try to finish me off with ultimate. That's not going to work. Your Q is not going to put me in ultimate range. It's just not. You can try, but you're actually marking Quinn right now. I've noted that. I know that I'm not marked, which means I don't take double damage from the ultimate, which means I could just do this. I could just do this to you, dude. Not a problem. Last time this worked out for him. When he dove turret like this, it worked out for him. But this time it's just not going to work out for him at all. I have mana. I've got items. It's just not going to work. Nice ultimate. Not going to work. You're going to walk through the turret. You're going to try to get that last auto, but guess what? Newsflash, Garen. That next auto that you have is not going to kill me either. It's just not. Okay? Nice job. Nice job. It's not going to work. I'm Amumu. Hear me roar. What the hell are you even doing anymore? So he quit after this, and he blamed his teammates, but he did that. He made that play. That was Garen. That wasn't anyone else on his team. So fucking report Garen for inting, because he thinks he can just outplay the top laner, and that's not the case. I've already countered him. I've literally countered him in Champ Select. I made sure to pick the right runes, pick the right build path on my items, max the right items first, the right abilities first, which right now is actually my W, because Garen scales in HP. The W scales as HP percent minus every tick, so like that's really good to kill Garen. So easy peasy. I just put on my tears and I just walk away from him, and if he hits me, he takes Thornmail damage. You know, it's just, it's bad for him. So I don't even have Thornmail completed. I have the 2 items to build into Thornmail and almost enough gold to buy the Thornmail, but I just chose to like just go back to lane because they said Garen was going to quit, and I noticed he didn't show back up in lane, so I believed that he was going to quit, and if they were lying or bluffing to try to get me out of place, I'm already fed, so I'm not even scared about that. So I would love to see them 3-man dive me right now, but they're not going to. He legitimately quit, and they legitimately said that in all chat, so I'm just going to take the lane, and then I'm going to take the game. The game is over at this point. When the Garen left, the game has actually ended, because now there's no way to stop me at all. There's no amount of champions that they have access to that can stop me. If I get ahead and Garen marks me with his ultimate, he's AFK, so his ultimate, it doesn't even matter anymore. There's no stopping Amumu at this point. I'm just going to be, what, 4-0 right now? 4-1, because I died the one time under turret, whatever. But yeah, you know, because and the only reason I died, like I said, was because I didn't go back and buy my gold, buy my item, spend my gold. I actually saw Garen dive me, and I stopped recalling to defend myself, and I just never finished recalling. So that happened, but no big deal. You know, whatever. I still got a lot of XP out of it. I still think it's worth. So the 4-1, basically undefeated here, and there's really no way to stop me. I'm going to just push through, and there's nobody that can come up here to stop me from doing it. They're all having a party bot lane, that's fine, but they've given up on me. They really have. Morgana gave up on mid because she was tired of being 3v1'd. Udir's trying to get ahead in the jungle, but he's being yelled at by his teammates because his teammates are always getting 2v1'd and 3v1'd, and he's never there because he's trying to get ahead in the jungle. That's going to lose them the game, though. I mean, I'd probably do the same thing as the Udyr, because, you know, if the enemy team is smart, they'll just hug turret anyway. But look at this, honestly. Udyr doesn't need to get reported, because what is he doing right now? He's actually defending the primary objective, which is actually the turret. He can clearly see that Amumu has no creep advantage and is actually under creep aggro and in between multiple turrets, and he's actually not taking any objective right now. So Udyr knows that Amumu's just going to kill himself, and he's not taking any objectives at the moment, so you're going to ignore him. And he has 2 level advantage on you in full mana, so you have to ignore him. You have a blue buff. You can't afford to give that to Amumu because he'll win the game with it. So Udyr goes to the turret for the turret defense, and he tries to kill the Warwick. And the Warwick is pinging me the entire time to help him, but I just, you know what, I say no, I don't want to. So let's watch the Udyr play and the Amumu, and you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. So Udyr's doing it right. He's doing everything right now. He's just defending the turret. He's trying to ignore Warwick. He's trying to get the creeps out of the way. He's going to stun Warwick and walk away again. Okay, he's going to fight him now for some reason. That was stupid. But he still has it. Yeah, he still has it. Oh, that was a bad flash. Udyr thought he had it, but he didn't compensate for Warwick's regeneration on his Q, so that can happen when the Q comes off cooldown. He did have a level advantage or all that, so like he was gonna get him. Up until that flash though, Udyr was playing really good, honestly. But let's look at what's actually happening in the base, because you can do this on Amumu. This is one of the only champions in the game that can actually do this. No problem. You can walk up into their Nexus and just grab all of the creeps that you want, and they can't hurt you. If you build any health or armor at all, they just cannot hurt you. These turret shots, I'm basically ignoring them and healing back up off of them. No one's going to stop me. No one can stop me. Anybody that engages me will insta-die. So it's not even worth. So they need to farm. So they're ignoring me. But the fact that I'm in their base, proxying all 3 of their waves, means that they don't have any lane pressure. Yeah, look at this. I'm not helping him. I'm not helping him. I want to see him 1v1. He doesn't need my help. So Udyr's gonna learn from his mistakes, I guess.
Killing spree.
Fine with me. I don't need to fight them, honestly. I have no business fighting anyone right now. They're not fighting me. I'm a mummy, dude. I'm just gonna stand there and let things shoot me, and then, like, Thornmail's gonna do the rest. And speaking of, I still haven't built it. I have so much gold right now, and I still haven't built a Thornmail. And, you know, bot lane's like, I can't recall to help Ace. He doesn't have a win condition yet. But, you know, I've got to defend my turret, so Caitlyn is still defending turret. She already knows that they're going to surrender anyway, so she's just not going to bother challenging me yet. But now we're actually taking inhibitors, which means that we're going to have super minions, and that's going to be bad for their team, completely bad for their team. Look at this, I'm full health, always full health. Don't really have to do any abilities at all. I can sit there and let Thornmail do all the work. So Heimerdinger engaging me right here is kind of smart, but I mean, he's got to be very careful. So I think he's just going to help the team and defend against Warwick. He knows that I'm way too fed. I had a free top lane. I'm really ahead right now. Caitlyn, on the other hand, Caitlyn doesn't care. Caitlyn's going to just do her thing. But she doesn't know the entire time she's auto-attacking me, she's taking damage. I can just flash on her and do this. What's your plan? What's your plan now, Kate? Udyr's trying to help you. You just killed Udyr, honestly. Caitlyn literally just killed Udyr. Because look, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can't stop me. You can't stop me. What are you doing? So I'm just going to let my mana go back up a little bit here. That was a good poke. I thought I was out of range, but I just wasn't. Not a problem. Not a problem. And that's GG. And that's GG because they forfeited the game. They gave up. They gave up. They tried to see if they could kill me before they forfeited, but they couldn't kill me, and they got their teammates killed again. And so yeah, that's what you can do as a top lane Amumu. And for me, honestly, I like playing top lane junglers only because if I ever need to help my jungler in any way, gain control of some objective, I can easily do that because I'm naturally a jungler first and a laner second, so I could just go help the jungler whenever I want. And I'm mostly jungle when I play this game, like my primary roles are jungle and mid, so if I get locked in as a top laner, I'm probably picking a jungler to go top lane with, and I'm probably going to do a strat like this, where I can just kind of just like take damage over time and regenerate health over time, and then just out-tempo the opponent until I can make them rage quit, or my jungler comes to my aid and we both make them rage quit. But this game was just bad for them in general because they wanted to try to get to late game, and our teammates were just really diving them 3v1 and 2v1 in the early game, and really just burning all their summoners and all of their ults and making them quit the game right then and there. And of course they're all blaming their jungler because he's not ganking or anything like that, but there was no opportunity to gank. There just wasn't. In this game, it was really hard to gank. Warwick was counter jungling since level 1, so like Udyr already doesn't have some of his camps. Udyr's already behind. The way to counter that strat is to let Udyr get level 6 by staying under your turret until Udyr hits level 6. But they chose not to do that. They chose to keep poking our lanes, and then they just kept getting ganked and wondering why they died every time. Well, you know, our team comp, dude, we have crowd control. Amumu and Warwick together are gonna kill someone every time. Amumu has a ton of crowd control, Warwick has a ton of crowd control. No one survives that 2v1. If Warwick comes to gank the Amumu lane, Warwick's getting a kill, or he's getting a flash out of the opponent. That's just gonna happen. So here's your evidence right here. Anyway, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned something. Notice that I still didn't recall to go buy Thornmail because it just was not necessary. I could have literally spent the entire rest of that game in their base, just stacking up gold until they killed me, and then I'd go back and buy, and just go right back into their base and do it all over again. Now I have more information on what they built, so I know what to buy with all that extra gold that I just had. I'll probably back with 7,000 or 8,000 at that point. If they kill me in the late game or the mid game, that's probably what I'm recalling with. I think I actually they surrendered and I had around 4,000 in this match. But, you know, as the game goes forward and I get more and more control over all 3 of the creep waves as Amumu, just hanging out in their base, taking all of their creep aggro, not taking any physical damage because Amumu just does that. Like, that's what his E does. He just doesn't really take any damage. It's just easy. It's pretty fucking easy. His passive and his E are really good at just proxying waves. It's better than Singed, honestly, because you don't have to use any mana to do it. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching my video. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, so peace out.